يفقهوا قولي. يلا
اهلا وسهلا.
هلا
شرفونا احبابنا.
يلا كريم تعرف انه معنا الليله
هيثم يا زلمه.
هيثم معنا الليله ويا هلا
اوكي يا
هلا
والله
والله انها منوره
يعني اخيرا
والله
انت والله اخيرا جيت
قعدنا سنه ونستنى فيك.
انا بتابعكم صار لي فتره بصراحه
حبيبي
عم بشوفكم هيك وشوف انه شو هالفكره الجميله اللي انتم طالعين فيها
حبيبي والله
وعم بقول هيك امتى بدنا نعمل لنا شي شغله ام سبحان الله شلون اخيرا زبطت ورتبنا الامور.
انت البيزي يا زلمه احنا بنستنى فيك انت
يا زلمه. مره في نيويورك مره في شيكاغو مره في كاليفورنيا.
يس الحمد لله عم نحاول نلاقي الناس الحلوين الطيبين
حبيبي
حبيبي
والله عن جد.
everyone he
records is like
هو زي المغناطيس كنت بسحب الناس الملاح اللي ما شاء الله عنهم successful.
So we're gonna mix it up عربي انجليزي واسبانيولي.
الخلطه
اسبانيولي انا شويه يعني بحكي
بسيطه
انا بعرف هي شو اسمه بسيطه
باباسيتو حبيبي
الله يقويكم يا
الله يخليك. First of all thank you for being here. تسلم حبيبي والله.
For our American followers, yes.
For all our American followers. Haitham, one of our good friends who is a popular TikToker, YouTuber, who typically specializes in marketing businesses, also good causes.
I love that. I love that he goes into a business that's a small business and he does everything he can for people to know the benefits of that business. I love that. I really love it because في مرات واحد بيبقى مثلا عنده مطعم right والاكل طيب بس ما حدا عارف عنه.
Exactly.
You go in 100,000 followers go to see it all of a sudden
boom.
I love that.
And this is what I like about it is every single business here is like not even in the States, like worldwide. Every single business, even if you are a doctor, engineer, pharmacist, whatever you want, you need advertisement.
I agree.
So what we do is we do it like in funny way, in emotional way, and just like, and also like everybody has a story.
Yes,
they do. I love that you said that. They
and
do.
Every person you interview is always happy.
Exactly.
I love that.
Yes.
Exactly.
You make them relaxed.
Here you go. You have to get the best out of him. Like, hey, tell me your story. Tell me this kind of story. What do you do for a living? What do you do? Like, how do you start it out?
Yes. What was the vision? What was the dream? Right.
So that's
kind of thing. One thing that I love also is that you do this with the intention to help them grow.
Yeah, I love that.
أول ما بلشت أنت سويتها من كلبك مش عشان المصاري.
No.
And I feel like any business when تبلش تسوي إشي من كلبك it always succeeds.
Exactly.
خصوصا when I don't know if we can talk about it. What you were telling me about connection, the community, finding the right Arab دكاترة, connecting them because there's always older ladies, older gentlemen that don't know English and they need to connect to their kind, their culture so that they can treat them in a better way. I love that idea.
Yeah,
you're right.
And this is where like when I started, they told me something like a lot of people would send me like messages. Like we didn't know about that place. We didn't know about like there is a restaurant here. Like we've been looking.
Yep.
So it's just like the social media these days.
Oh yeah.
Either you use it for good or use it for bad.
Yeah.
Or like just like waste your time.
Of course.
How beautiful is it to just say, I'm going to New Jersey. I don't have to stress nothing. The best knafa is here. The best falafel is here. The best, there's a jami' this far away. There's everything you need organized. You don't have to stress nothing. Ibtisal, go wherever you want. I love that.
Yes, with videos.
Yes, of course.
I love that.
So they can visualize.
You can visualize it. You can see it. You can see it from inside and outside. And you can also like know the story about that place.
For sure.
Kind of like connected.
And I love restaurants and businesses who normally have a story of hardship, of migrating from the Middle East, came to a country, land of opportunity, grew as a community, grew as a restaurant. And that's why I love what you do because you expose that to a lot of people. You tell the story.
Yeah. We tell the story also. Look, we have a purpose. We have a message that we want to deliver it.
Yes.
Maybe your story will influence somebody.
Yes.
Will give him like
change
a
life.
hope.
For sure.
This is what we want. Like, even though like if you are desperate, you don't know what to do, or your business is not making money or whatever, and you see somebody like has been struggling for 4 years, but right now he is a successful person.
Yes.
So that would give you a hope. And we got a lot of messages.
I agree.
Hey, thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing this. Thank you.
I agree.
So this is what motivates us all the time, just to do like better. This is why now we are working on a new website that will connect everything together. So you travel to any kind of like anywhere in the United States of America, you put the name, the city, what category you want, restaurants. You call it doctors, lawyers, handymans, anything.
Anything.
Just like if you want to find somebody, Here you go.
There you go. Easy.
Easy peasy.
I'm really happy that one of my good friends and our good friend, Dr. Faisal Al-Jabali, he told me, when we finished our recording with him, he said, listen, you need to meet this guy. I'm like, okay, sure. His name is Haitham. You got to meet him. And since we met, I don't know, there's something about you that just is so, I don't know, so magnetic, so energetic. I love, and your vibe in general.
He's a vibe.
Your
It's
vibe
different.
in general is awesome. And
Everything's intentions.
and that's what it is.
Everything in life is intention.
And you feel it, MJ.
Yeah.
You feel it with people. There's some people, their intentions are really not that good, unfortunately. But his intentions are really good. And that's why I feel like, because our intentions with this podcast was initially to help our community in general, right? And I've also wanted to reach out to our brothers and our sisters in the Middle Eastern community as well, to tell them that there are 2 doctors available, that if you prefer to have somebody that speaks your language, somebody that you feel more comfortable with, come and see us. We're more than happy to help as much
and
as
it's
we
a
can.
beautiful feeling. I random story, I told you about it. I had another older lady, Khitiyara, Abrat, and my staff never seen like older Palestinian, like cultured,
Yeah.
Labsa, like from head to toe, right? And on the way out, Allah يرضى عليك الله يرضى عليك يا دكتور الله يرضى عليك. And she tried to reach and give me money. She went like this. I'm like, لا يا كامل العراق إن شاء الله. And I love that because they've never seen the culture and the love, because you hear so much negative about the Middle Eastern culture and our religion, right?
Yeah.
They don't see the beauty of it, right?
Yeah.
So seeing this older lady or older gentleman come in and the amount of love they give you, the passion that they're so proud of you. Like, she literally told me, I'm proud of you 50 times.
Yeah.
Cool.
And it's so beautiful, the connection we have. She automatically went from sick to happy.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Her son literally told me, she's like, والله فتحت بس عبرت عندك فتحت. I didn't do anything بس فتحت عشان عرفنا واحد فلسطيني is a doctor and treating her. You understand what I'm saying?
طيب شو كيف انت هلا هذا الموقف اللي صار معك قديش بسطك؟
Oh my God.
قديش لهلا
والله
انت
العظيم احلى
بتتذكر؟
يوم في حياتي.
يعني عليك، فانه الواحد هيك يساعد حدا، يدل حدا، يدل حدا هيك لاجئ.
And she was stuck too. فيش عندها specialist, right?
Uh-huh.
I was a dentist. I was a stomach doctor, GI. عاوزها connected her
Boom,
with
boom,
all the
boom,
Arab.
boom, boom.
So one visit connected her whole life to all the doctors she need, which is what you're trying to do.
Yes.
It's the best part.
It's a chain. It's a chain.
It's a chain.
That a circle that you're trying to create amongst us in the Middle Eastern community. And even a lot of people, I love what you said earlier, how a lot of people don't understand our culture and our values. And I feel like as Palestinians, and you're Syrian, correct?
Yes.
I feel like as Palestinians, we need to still have some more culture back, and this is something that we lack, unfortunately, these days.
We are strong here in the States in general. Like we as a community, as Middle East,
I agree.
as like Arab, we are strong. Alhamdulillah, we have doctors, engineers, pharmacists,
lawyers,
everything. We're businessmen, owners, like we are, but we don't know that.
Yeah.
That's number one. And number two, we are not connected. And number three, we have lack of social media.
Yeah, and we lack on that in general.
Yes.
And it's good to show them the beautiful side of us, because people really tend to always hear the negative, right?
Yeah.
So you hear negative. حتى إحنا within our own culture مرات تضايق from your own people because you don't know them.
Yeah.
You think they're gonna treat you different or عاوزين إشي منك. I feel like the one thing that's really hard for you is when تعرفت عليك, and I'm thinking, I was like, is there something that he needs beneficial, right?
Yeah.
And then I sat with him. I'm like, this guy is pure. He literally
genuine.
just wants to expose us
Yep.
to let people know that there are good people. And what he's doing is he's picking all the good people and exposing them on social media. And I love that. I love that. Because we're not all good. There's bad in every culture.
Yeah. Exactly. We are not all good. Even though, like, if you are bad in one thing, but you have a good side of you. So let me just shine that. Let's just show
And
that.
even that, like, واحد أمريكاني بتفرج, right, on your show. Never had falafel, never had shawarma, never had knafa. And he goes on your show right now, today. Somebody will Americanize, never seen any Middle Eastern culture, goes on your page and says, man, what is that? Knafa, I want to try that.
Yeah, I haven't tried
it. Where do I start?
Where do I go?
I don't know where to go.
Here you go.
Boom, here you go. So it's not just for our culture. It's for everyone to be exposed to our food, to our people, to our religion, to our schools, to our lawyers, to our doctors, to everything. It's beautiful.
Because we are human at the end. At the end, like if we live here in the States, we have to show that. We have to live with it.
Yeah.
Let's flip it now.
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, هلا صار دوري. Now it's my turn.
تفضل.
To ask you.
Oh, but
Okay. Tell me a little bit. Like now you are in my show. You are in my يا هلا. اللي هلا شوي عرفني عن حالك وعرفني عن حالك. نبلش مع مين نبلش؟
انت اخوي كبير برو. I
حكيت اخوي.
بستعمل الكبير وين بدي بس.
انا اسمي عبد الكريم خالد الجباوي.
حلو.
فلسطيني الحمد لله.
والنعم.
ترمصعية.
ومن ترمصعية خصوصا من ترمصعية. اصلي من شيكاغو. ولدت شيكاغو والله. عشنا في شيكاغو طول حياتنا. خلصنا مدرسة الطب وسويت الريزيدنسي في بورتوريكو.
حلو.
بعد ما خلصت الريزيدنسي في بورتوريكو اجيت على فلوريدا عشان بيني وبينك بطلت اتحمل السكعة. شيكاغو
الله يقطعك السكعة والباركينج
واللي بده يعيش فيها. وقلنا هان هالكيت انا اللي هان من 2015 الحمد لله. اللي هان ابو 8 سنين الحمد لله. متجوز عندي 3 بنات الحمد لله ما شاء الله عنهن وبنتي كريمة هنا الحمد لله بتساعدنا. واخويا غيور. اخوي غيور. اخوي لحقني بعد سنة وكنت تعرف شو والله معك حق السكعة بطل حدا
ما أقدر أفرقك
يلا دورك.
اسمي محمد خالد جباوي. نفس الاشي نفس القصة نفس الشكل بس مع شعر. نفس الاشي مش متغيرين نفس أحد same height same everything نفس
ما شاء الله.
وبعدين عبد يعني وهو صغير باكي يعني a little bit bigger.
أوكي.
فباكي يقدروا يعرفوا هذا ضعيف وهذا الناصر. تيمون وبومبا. عمرك حضرت لاين كينج؟ نفس الاشي. اوكي تيمون وبومبا هذول بس بعد ما ضعف صار يخربشوا. وحتى عندي بيشنت والله العظيم بعبروا على الأوفيس بخرفوني قصة بيقول لي زلمة قلت لك 20 مرة نفس الاشي. بقول مش انا. بقول والله قلت لك اياه. بعدين بيجي بعبر عبد شت ما عرفتش انه اصلع.
هلا هيك معناتها على الشعر هيك صاروا يفرقوا بيناتهم.
هل بس يعني لو اهلك على الصفر مستحيل يعرفوا.
الصلع اريح شوي صراحة يعني.
بس عيلتنا بيقولوا نشبهش بعض بس للامريكان نشبه بعض.
بس انا اللي عاجبني فيكم بسم الله ما شاء الله بسم الله ما شاء الله انه انتم الاثنين مثل ما قلت اطباء درستوا يعني
الحمد لله
درستوا الطب اخوات ورفقات
كثير
عاملين هذا الشيء
بس فريندز والله بس فريندز.
وهي الشغله احنا يعني هي بصراحه انا لما واقف عندها هيك اضرب لها تحيه احترام.
حبيبي
تسلم.
شلون انتم رفقات؟ مين السبب بوراها هي؟
اقول لك you know what the most اهم شيء في الدنيا انه يعرف مثلا هو اخوي كبير صح دائما في عند احترام. فاهم علي؟
حلو.
we are best friends but there's a line. There's always مثلا we go somewhere in a car دائما اخوي كبير لازم قدام مثلا.
حلو.
اذا في إشي important دائما اخوي كبير. فاهم علي؟ واخوي كبير
عيني اعطيها عيني على الكبير.
اخوي الكبير اذا صار مشكله بعرف ان اخوي got my back دائما معي. فاهم علي؟
هذه هي تديه واحده يا هيثم. وهذه لازم احنا تشيل القرايب الاهل العرب مع بعض لازم بديه واحده. يوم نبكي بديه واحده ما حدا بيجي بيننا. وهذه انا واخوي هذا نفس الشيء وبنحب العالم واخواتي مثلا نفس الشيء وعيلتنا احنا مع بعض دائما.
بس ببلش بالام والابو.
يا عيني عليك. انا هذا
بلش بالام والابو يعني اذا امك وابوك بيعمل كل الاولاد نفس الشيء
حلو
وبعلموهم وهم صغار هذا اخوك كبير كل شيء احترامك قدام الناس.
حلو.
تغلطش عليك قدام الناس.
حلو.
في شغلات there's certain rules احنا في الكالتشر لنا is beautiful. في ناس sometimes they run away from our culture but we have such beautiful values that sometimes we don't expose. عندنا beautiful culture يعني واحد ختيار وكع قدام واحد عربي مستحيل ما يساعدش. مستحيل. فاهم علي؟ but we have beautiful values that sometimes we don't show the world. and I think it's very important just as simple as مثلا عمي خالي الاحترام لعمامنا ولسيدي هذول it's different. يعني في ناس الامريكان بيشوفوش
عندنا values
100%
يعني عندنا شغلات هيك جميله
العرب والمسلمين الحمد لله. طب انت عندك اخوه انت؟
انا عندي اخوه بس ما مو هون بتركيا موجودين. عندي اخي الاصغر مني توفى.
الله
اختي اكبر مني.
وين في تركيا؟
رايح
الاسبوع الجاي 2 weeks
جنب اسطنبول بمنطقه اسمها
أنقرة؟
لا يلوى
اوكي
بمنطقه اسمها يلوى جنب اسطنبول.
اوكي.
فعندي اخت اكبر مني وعندي اخين اصغر مني واحد منهم توفى والثاني
الله يرحمه.
الله يرحمه اجمعين. بس ولكن هي الشغله اللي انا يعني بدي الف وارجع ادور عليها وارجع اكد عليها وان شاء الله يعني ما شاء الله لانه اليوم نحن عنا اولاد عنا اخوات عنا كذا فبتلاقيها هي الشغله جميله جدا لما انا اشوفها بحدا لازم ركز عليها انه يا جماعه الخير من احلى الشغلات. سئل مره واحد حكيم يعني قيل له مين الافضل عاده اخي ام صديقي؟ فقال اخي
وصديقي
اذا كان صديقي.
الله الكلمه.
فبالتالي هي ما احلاها يعني. فانا احييكم على هاي الشغله. تعالوا نحكي على البودكاست.
تفضل.
شلون طلعت لكم هاي الفكره؟
والله هذه فكره
story.
بيني وبينك، طلعت القصه هذه اولها قبل سنه.
حلو.
لا سنتين الساعات اول ما بلش
الخطه طلعت قبل سنتين هي صراحه، بس بعد الكوفيد هي تاخرت شوي. بس شو اللي صار؟ المشكله انه بعد الكوفيد الناس صاروا يقعدوا بالبيوت. كيف بدهم يروحوا يشوفوا الدكتور؟ كيف بدهم يسالوا
خربشوا العالم. شو التيليميديسين؟
شو التيليميديسين؟ كيف بدي احكي مع دكتوري؟ كيف بدي اوصله؟ بدي استنى 3 اشهر، المكتب مسكر، شو بدنا نعمل؟ الحلقه انا محمد قعدنا شو رايك نقعد نسوي بودكاست اللي نقدر نعلم كل الدنيا شغلات ما بتلاقيها، مثلا ما بتقدر معك وقت تسأل الدكتور تبعك مثلا.
حلو.
ولا مثلا والله معي وجع راس، شو اعمل؟
يعني معلومه تو جو،
Yes.
معلومه
it's
طبيه
مع فن
يعني educational
وطالعه
and fun.
من دكاتره، فبالتالي يعني احسن ما اسمع
طبعاً.
لخالتي ولا بجروب الواتساب ولا واحد يطلع يقول لهم يا جماعه الخير اشربوا الزنجبيل لانه مفيد. انا هون دكتور عم بحكي لك هي الشغله
100%. وبعدين بيساعد كثير. اقول لك ليش every day بتبحر على تلفونك بجوز عندك 50 مسج.
حلو.
نفس السؤال، مش قادر انام، معدتي بتوجع، عندي سكر وعندي صح بدل ما ارد على كل واحد منهم بسوي البودكاست، بسوي الفيديو، بودي لهم مسج للجميع
وبيضل
watch the video
يس وتعلم
وبيضل على الانترنت طول حياتك.
فبالتالي
يعني
اي حدا بيسال بيلاقي جواب.
معك ارثرايتس، معك مايجرين هيدكس، معك ستومك بين، معك دايابيتيز، معك هاي بلود بريشر. نحن العرب انت عارف كلها من كثر الكنافه الملوكله والمناسف
لا تحكي
والمقلوبه. هذيك اليوم قعدنا مقلوبه اذا المسد كد الطاوله.
ما شاء الله ما شاء الله. طيب شلون كانت البدايه اللي هيك مثلا فكرتوا بهذا الشيء؟ شلون ما كان في هيك خوف؟ كان في
طبعا
تردد؟ كان
خصوصي فيش معنا وقت.
صح.
اول ما قعدنا كنا جبنا نبلش نلقى وقت للبودكاست، وبعدين you have to prepare. it's not easy يعني تروح انت كدكتور تحكي على بودكاست الجميع قاعد بيسمع في كل كلمه بتقولها يعني وبتقدرش تغلط.
ولازم ندير بالنا مثلا احنا من كل المرضى كل العالم بيتفرجوا still talk to your doctor. You know, everything we say is our recommendation, our personal recommendations from our experience.
Okay.
But you still, if you are confused, if you're concerned, you still have to talk to your doctor because your doctor is the one that knows you very well. You know what I'm saying? So this is a broad educational system. Broad, you know, fun, entertaining, but you get to learn at the same time.
I had a patient today that came into the office. She watches all our podcasts. Cool. And she's like, hey doc, I've been having trouble sleeping. And I was going to call you. Wallah al-azim. I was going to call you, but I went back and I typed in Doctok insomnia.
Yeah.
Went back, watched the whole video, followed every step. No phones, turn off the lights, everything, melatonin, all the doses, and she's sleeping well now.
That's cool.
You know, and
you
so...
you see what I'm saying? So you get to learn. Yes. You get to learn. Do you watch our podcast?
Yes, I do.
I love that.
I do. I love it actually. عجبتني كتير الفكرة. يعني الفكرة اللي انتم طالعين، الكونسبت نفسه اللي انتم طالعين فيه وعم تشتغلوا عليه شغله رائعه جدا. وي نيد ات. هلا موجوده نوعا ما ممكن غربيه، بس ما عندنا الفيرجن العربي تبعنا هذا.
والله
البرسوناليتي تبعكم حلوه، كلياتنا بنعرف انه دكتور ما له فاضي مثل ما قلت، ما له كذا، بس انتم ما شاء الله الروح المرحه هي اللي عندكم.
we love what we do.
Yes.
في شيء احسن من الواحد الاحساس يوم تشوف واحد مريض يصير احسن.
صح.
ولا المرض يروح. السرطان مثلا you know بعد الكيموثيرابي بعد الراديشن يروح السرطان. والله شايف كل العالم يعني بحكي عن اهالينا في سوريا، اهالينا في تركيا بعد ما صارت الزلزال مثلا. شيء هذا عجيب. بس اذا نقدر نساعد واحد بس واحد انا بتريح بنام منيح.
صح دائما ندري.
بس احنا يعني كثير بنحكيش في العربي. معظم البيشنتس اللي لنا في الانجليزي ومولودين في امريكا، فالشغلات هذول حلوه.
بكفي يعني انه انتم العرب يعني بكفي انه انت حتى لو عم تحكي انجليزي وانت طبعا الكاستمر بيس خلينا نقول تبعكم امريكان وكذا وهيك، بس ولكن بكفي انك انت عربي وفايت بهذا المجال وعم تعمل شيء حلو مرتب.
تراينج
يعني عليك عم تعمل شيء حلو مرتب، وان شاء الله نتمنى التوفيق
ان
شاء الله. يعني شايف لكم هيك فيوتشر رائع طالما انتم هيك ماشيين على هذا النمط وكذا. شو الدريم تبعكم؟ هات لشوف واحد انت اعطيني اول شيء. حبلش لازم نبلش بالكبير بس هيك
I'm going to start off by just saying one thing. Okay. What's beautiful is there's new kids, generations now. When they wake up, we talked about this. All they see is negative things on social media. If I can change a few kids and say, I want to be like him. He can be a doctor. Wow. He can be fun. He can do social media. He can do a podcast. I want to do this. If I could change that just alone, just change the new young generation, not just the Arab, any young generation to want to do what I did, because at the end of the day, nobody thought I was going to be a doctor, and now I'm a doctor. So if me and Kareem can motivate these young generation to be something more than just be on social media and dancing, change that. There's different ways to enjoy social media. You don't have to just go in there and do a TikTok and dance. There's different things like you do.
Yes.
Beautiful things for the community. And if we don't change this and get involved and catch up, إحنا كعرب community too, it's going to be bad. So we have to change that for the young generation. So if we could change it for the young generation, that's the most beautiful thing.
Beautiful. Just to be a good role model for the young generation,
100%.
as you said. And if you can't change somebody. Dr. Abed.
My dream, honestly, like Muhammad said earlier, for me, it was I needed to set an example for my daughters. You know, I want to set an example for my daughters to show them that you can be anything you want, a doctor, lawyer, still be an entrepreneur. You want to be a spokesperson, whatever it is you want to do it. I love podcasting. It's always been a hobby of mine, a dream of mine.
You're good on conferences too. You're a good public speaker.
I'm a very good public speaker. I do a lot of public speaking. Even when I was a kid, I wanted to be an actor, to be honest with you.
بس
تروح تقول لواحد ابوه فلسطيني you want to be an actor. be an actor ممثل وين على هوليوود يا حبيبي لا على هوليوود تعال دكتور ولا مهندس ولا محامي شو بدك تعرف شو بالعربي. بس I want to be an example that you can do anything you want in this world. As long as you put a lot of effort, consistency, and passion. Because without passion, it's not going to work.
Exactly. And I love that you said that, because إحنا في العرب, a lot of the American culture think that we, abuse the women. Don't let them educate themselves. Don't go to college. It's the opposite. We want them to do that, but we want to guide them on the right path. And I love what you're doing for your kids, because you're allowing them to be who they are, but you still instill culture in them.
Yes.
يعني الkids, they go to Islamic school on Sunday, بتعلموا في العربي. They're doing all of that. You're giving them a culture, but you're also not tightening everything. You're loosening in the right way. Because the only way you can be a good father is be in their life.
And that's exactly
the example.
You
got to lead by example.
Lead by example.
100%.
That's the beautiful thing.
Thank you حبيبي. Thank you.
والله طيب هاتوا لشوف نعطي الترتيب. أنا مبسوط جدا بصراحة مرة ثانية، يعني مبسوط بوجودي هون، مبسوط بالشيء اللي عم تساووا، مبسوط جدا إنه أنتم بالفعل تكونوا good examples للناس الثانيين، إنه نحاول نعمل شيء مرتب. وليكن دكاتره، شفت يا الدكتور هذا الجميل مع احلى الجامعه
حبيبي الله يخليك،
بيعمل بودكاست
عيونك
وفاني. عاده هيك الدكتور بتلاقيه شوي انه كذا بيكتب
little uptight مثل ما serious.
I love that. I love that.
خليك هيك your personality you show it to people. وممكن انت تاثر في الناس الثانيين.
I want to leave one message before we finish. One message. This new generation with social media, they believe that it's overnight. You do a couple videos, you get famous, you make money. I want you to understand that being doctors, very hard. Doing the podcast, very hard. Nothing is overnight. It takes time. So be patient. Find something you love. Be passionate about it. And understand that it takes time to mold into the perfection that you want. Anything that happens overnight ends overnight.
Exactly. حتى هيك one of the stories that I like also, that normally we look at Jeff Bezos, we look at somebody, we see him like he's rich. Okay.
Elon Musk.
I'm not talking about this person, but in general, anybody. But look at his history.
Yeah, of course.
He
started in the garage. Yes. He started in the garage.
He struggled for 3, 4, 5 years here into practice. 5 years. And then he found his way.
Yeah, of course.
Because he did what he loves.
Exactly.
When you do what you love, it's always going to be, you have to have a story.
Yes.
If you have a story for any business you ever do, if you have a storyline behind it, it's going to be successful.
Inshallah.
You know? So, thank you.
Mofaeen.
We're so happy to have you, Habibi.
Thank you so much
thank
for
you
coming,
very
Haitham,
much.
Habibi.
Thank you.
We're
we're going to be doing a lot together, man.
Inshallah, we will do more. بتمنى لكم التوفيق. أنا من عندي من
يخليك.
هون. I wish you the best. Wish you like happy life. Good podcasting. Inshallah.
Thank you for what you do, man.
Yes.
Thank you,
Thank you.
I appreciate it for real.
We have like this is one of the things that I want to share as well. We need 10 like Yahala. We need 10 like Doctok show.
I agree.
Just to show the beauty, because sometimes we are different.
Yes.
So maybe I like you, maybe I don't like you, maybe I like Haitham, maybe I don't like him. That's okay.
That's okay. Do what you want to do.
Do what you want to do. But this is what we need. We need everybody. We need like just to jump with this.
Yes, and expand.
I love it. We will do something together. We talked about the blood pressure drive.
Yes.
We're going to do a blood pressure drive. Check the blood pressures. Check the sugars.
Yeah, for our patients.
All of that.
Let us know anything for the community, for the masjid. We are available.
And
at
for
your
our
service,
all our
inshallah.
Middle Eastern followers, if you guys have any ideas, you guys want us to come with Yahala, we're more than happy to do it.
Absolutely.
Inshallah.
So thank you so
Thank you
much,
so much.
Haitham.
Thank you again.
Thank you so much, MJ.
Thank you, Muhammad. Thank
Salam
you,
Allah
Ali, for
alayk.
this.
Thank you.
آخر شيء, the last thing what we want to say at the end, we say يا هلا. Okay.
Okay.
طيب, كنا معكم هون اليوم من داخل الاستوديو تبع دوك توك بودكاست مع الدكتور محمد والدكتور عبد الكريم جيباوي. آخر شيء شو بنقول لهم؟
يا هلا.
السلام عليكم.
السلام عليكم.